Here it is, everybody. This video's been a long time in coming, but I'm going to show off my Pinbot machine. Backstory here is I bought this machine quite some time ago. I actually traded my Flash pinball machine for it, and plus a little bit of money that I had. In the course of time, it started having problems with the bumpers. While I was working on those, I had it kind of pulled partially apart, and so I was working on another machine next to it, and I removed the Mylar on the machine next to it. I next went to this and removed the Mylar, and it didn't come off so well. And then, as a matter of fact, I actually pretty much destroyed the playfield. I'll try to put some pictures in, but I do have another video on my channel if you go back through my vids that you can see where I was working on this. But I finally have the playfield 100% restored, and the machine is up and running 100%, and I am just stoked. My good buddy Grey Wolf was here over the weekend. Anybody that's into pinball in the California and West Coast area knows who I'm talking about. The guy is an absolute genius when it comes to pinball machines. Anyhow, he happened to be here when I was finishing the installation of the boards that I had freshly rebuilt by Dr. Chung. If you don't know who he is, well, he's the guy you go to for System 11, System 3 through 7. He is really the guy that knows this better than anyone. So anyhow, he was here, helped me do the final installation. A couple things I was having issues with, he was able to quickly diagnose and get taken care of, and this baby's up and running. I have all brand new plastics on this. All of the flasher domes, sorry, a little bit of noise here. All of the flasher domes are new. All of the decals, including the Advance X, are new. I made them myself. I work at a graphic shop, and so I made all new decals. New decal for the helmet, new decal for the visor, new decals all around the ramp, new decals on the spiral ramp. The spiral ramp itself is brand new. The helmet was caved in from heat, and I had to take a heat gun and straighten it back out. The visor, actually, not the helmet. The teeth targets, which is what these are called right here, somebody had at some point in the past taken and filed the top of it down because they were apparently too stupid to realize that you can adjust the height at which those rest in their lowest position. And they really had ruined it. So I did a little bit of looking around, and by luck I called Steve Young at Pinball Resource, and he had a brand new old stock set of teeth targets complete with the carrier assembly. So I got that. I've got LEDs in the playfield, GI, and a couple underneath, but not a whole lot. Still working on that part. Oh, I do have some cool color changing flipper buttons on there. But all the posts are new, all the rubber's new. You know, this thing is awesome. The playfield has been almost completely retouched and clear coated and polished. I've retouched every single bit of white on this, every single bit of blue on this, all of the red on this. The only places I couldn't really retouch are like on the inserts. I didn't want to affect the way the light shines through them, but all of the gray has been retouched. This area here in particular was almost completely bare wood. Also, when I got this machine, I found as I was cleaning it up that there had actually been a retouch done to it at some point in the past. Completely wrong colors were used where it transitions from in front of the teeth targets there to behind them when the visor opens. There was completely different colors. There was massive wear around the bumpers. This thing was really in a lot worse condition than what I thought it was, and I kind of learned my lesson there. as far as what to look for when I inspect a machine for purchase. But this baby is running as good as new. This thing's running better than new, actually. It's much faster than the Mylar playfield. You know, let me tell you something. Everybody sings praises about Mylar, but here's what my experience is. Mylar tends to trap the heat. In a machine like Pinbot, you have all of those lights right there, which are called the chest lights. Those generate a massive amount of heat. Mylar is held in place with an adhesive backing. I'm a vinyl guy, and I'll tell you right now, as most people know, and if you don't, heat softens adhesive on things just like the Mylar. So what happens is the adhesive softens, the ball rolls over that a lot. That's one of the main areas where the ball is traveling, and so it breaks down that adhesive, it loses its adhesion, and then it dries up, the adhesive. At that point it becomes abrasive. So what was going on was the Mylar had lifted, the adhesive had dried, and it was becoming very abrasive and it was destroying the paint. And that's why the Mylar had to go. I do not like Mylar at all. I think it has its purposes in places, but you need to keep close watch on it if you do have it. The only place I put any sort of protectant on it other than the clear coat is underneath the spiral ramp. I actually put a piece of, it's called Clear Bra. It's used on cars as a rock chip protector, and just seemed like a good idea to put there. So I'm going to shoot a video of this here in a minute. Everything works. It's got the topper. I do want to do the cabinet eventually, and I want to get a new trans light for it and finish putting LEDs in it, but I'm going to pull the glass and give you some gameplay here. Let's see what we can do. Thanks for watching.